Hello folks, this is going to be a brief video review and water drop test of Diamine Eau de Nil. I'm not entirely sure if I'm saying that name right, but it's probably close enough for government work, as my father used to say. I had this ink in my Rotring Core, which is this weirdo looking pen. If you've ever seen a Rotring Core, probably you have, and you have now because you're watching this video, then you probably have an opinion about it. I really like these pens. They have this big fat cap on them, and it's got rubber and it's got ribbed plastic and stuff. You can see this one's got a little bit of discoloration. This actually was one of my this might have been actually my very first fountain pen. I forget if this is the first one or if I lost the first one. This is the one I got to replace it. It looks exactly the same. Anyway, old fountain pen of mine. It comes in an XS nib. It says extra small or something, I guess. I don't know. Rotring cores are the only place I've ever seen this XS nib. Really, it's a fairly fine nib. I wouldn't say it's extra fine, but it's pretty fine-ish. So anyway, that's what it was in. And even with this nib, you see some shading in this ink here. Not a whole lot, but some. Enough to notice. I think it's going to be more evident in the close-up shots on the blog. But I think I like this ink. I used up my whole sample, I think, just in this extra fine nib, so it must be that I liked it. Although, I just kind of, I don't know, it's only kind of average for me. Like, it's a competent ink, but it's not one I was excited to use, even though I used it a lot. You can see here, compared to some other blues and greens. Yeah, the Mysterious Blue sample there was in a really wet nib, and it had been sitting for a while. You can actually see that it smeared a bit. Here-ish. I think that was probably my Parker 51 before it got retuned. It was super wet. So it looks black, but Mysterious Blue usually looks like kind of a greenish blue. This is kind of a bluish green, so it's pretty close to the same color most of the time, but it's going to be more green. So if you're looking for something that's blue but still more green, check out this Eau de Nil. I do like it, more or less. Alright, so see what it does with water. I don't expect that it will hold up well to a water test, although this ink has been sitting on this paper for quite a while. Nope, there you go. You can see it already starting to come off. Grab my blotting tool here, otherwise known as paper napkins. Alright, there we go. And as you can see, quite a bit of this is it right here. I actually use this for all kinds of things. You can see all kinds of ink on here, but you can see a lot of that blue-green coming right off, and if you look at the page, a lot of it did come off, smeared right away. I think if it had been left to sit any longer, it probably would have mostly faded off. So don't spill water on this particular ink. It will run away. So there you go. This has been Ink Dependence talking about Diamine Eau de Nil. Check it out on the blog and in, I don't know, stores near you? Whatever. Merry Christmas.